You might not believe it, but 5 tiny foods can help shield your vision from age-related macular degeneration, the leading cause of blindness in older adults. Did you know that according to the World Health Organization, 1 in 3 people over 65 already shows signs of the disease? The best part? No pricey meds or risky surgeries. We're talking simple, affordable, delicious nuts. If you value your eyesight, hit like and subscribe now, because the last food on this list is the most surprising of all. I'm Dr. Richard Bennett, a physician with over 30 years of experience helping seniors preserve their vision naturally and affordably. In that time, I've guided hundreds of patients who feared losing the joy of reading, driving at night, or even recognizing their grandchildren's faces. That's why I prepared this video to share 5 essential nuts that strengthen your eyes, and the last one on the list may surprise you. Your eyes are the windows through which you see life. But as the years pass, those windows can begin to close, quietly, without warning. Age-related macular degeneration is now the leading cause of irreversible vision loss in people over 60. Have you ever tried reading and noticed the letters in the center of the page looked blurry? Or struggled to recognize someone's face up close? These can be the first subtle signs of AMD. According to the World Health Organization, 1 in 3 adults over 65 shows signs of this disease. Even more alarming, studies reveal that nearly 15% progress to severe central vision loss within just 5 years. Do you really want to discover too late that part of your vision can't come back? What makes AMD so cruel is how quietly it advances. In the beginning, many people think it's just tired eyes or normal aging. But by the time they realize, the sharpness that allows them to read, cook, sew, or see their grandchildren's smiles has already begun to fade. Imagine looking at a photograph and only seeing the outline, while the face at the center becomes a dark blur. That's what life with advanced macular degeneration feels like. And the damage isn't only physical, it's emotional. Seniors often describe feeling insecure about leaving the house, fearing falls, withdrawing from social life, and even slipping into depression. Losing central vision is more than losing sight. It's losing independence, confidence, and the joy of living fully. So let me ask, is it worth waiting for your vision to fail before you start caring for it? Here's the good news. What you put on your plate every day can become a silent, powerful ally against macular degeneration. Simple, affordable foods like walnuts, Brazil nuts, almonds, pistachios, and hazelnuts are packed with antioxidants, vitamins, and healthy fats that act like shields for your macula. AMD may feel inevitable, but the choices you make daily can strengthen your eyes naturally. The disease moves in silence, but with just 5 nuts, you can fight back, turning them into loyal defenders of your eyesight. Pay close attention now, because this is serious. Weak vision is not the only danger. The greatest risk for people over 60 lies in falls, because they steal away your independence. Did you know that 96% of seniors over 60 have already suffered serious falls? And these falls are not just simple accidents. They often lead to fractures, and worse, they take away your independence, your freedom, and your confidence to walk safely. But there is a simple solution. With just 10 seconds a day, the neurobalance therapy protocol reactivates balance muscles forgotten by time, giving you back your stability and control over your life. Don't wait for the next fall. Regain your confidence today. Click the first link in the comments or point your camera at the QR code and start right now. I guarantee you, this protocol will transform your life. Walnuts, the natural shield against eye inflammation. At first glance, walnuts may look like nothing more than a crunchy snack. But inside that hard shell lies a powerful shield against the inflammation that damages your eyes. Who would imagine something so small could protect your vision from the inside out? Why walnuts help?
Walnuts are rich in omega-3 fatty acids and vitamin E, two key nutrients that fight oxidative stress, one of the main villains behind macular degeneration. Think of oxidative stress as a kind of rust that slowly corrodes the macula. Omega-3 and vitamin E act like a protective oil, keeping that rust from spreading. They also help reduce inflammation in the blood vessels, ensuring oxygen and nutrients flow freely to the retina. It's like reinforcing the plumbing in your home. No clogs, no leaks, just smooth circulation where it's needed most. What science shows? Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people who regularly eat nuts have up to a 35% lower risk of developing age-related eye diseases. The Harvard Medical School has shown that omega-3 rich diets can slow the progression of macular degeneration in seniors. If science has already confirmed it, why not make walnuts part of your daily life? Real story. Miss Marta, 71. A retired teacher and lifelong book lover, Marta began noticing blurry patches in the center of the page. The diagnosis? Early macular degeneration. Along with medical treatment, she swapped her afternoon cookies for a handful of walnuts. At first it was hard to remember, but now it's routine. I can still read my favorite novels without the fear of losing that joy, she shared. Today, Marta opens a book and sees each word clearly, something she once thought was gone for good. How to add walnuts to your routine? Eat a small handful daily, about 4 to 5 walnuts. Toss them into salads, yogurts, or oatmeal. Use them as a healthy afternoon snack instead of processed cookies or chips. Walnuts aren't a miracle cure, but they are a natural shield against the silent inflammation that threatens your macula. A small daily habit can translate into years of preserved vision. Walnuts equals omega-3 plus vitamin E equals less inflammation, stronger macula. Brazil nuts. Small but packed with selenium power. At first glance, a Brazil nut looks like just a big oily seed. But inside, it carries one of the most powerful minerals for eye health. Did you know that just one Brazil nut a day can give you the ideal amount of selenium to help protect your eye cells? Why Brazil nuts help? Selenium works like an antioxidant bodyguard. It fights off free radicals, those unstable molecules that attack the retina and speed up macular degeneration. Think of it as a security guard patrolling day and night, stopping invisible invaders from damaging your vision. On top of that, selenium boosts your immune system, helping your body respond better to outside threats like pollution, blue light from screens, and inflammation. What science shows? Studies in the Journal of Trace Elements in Medicine and Biology show that selenium combined with vitamin E lowers the risk of AMD progression. Research in Brazil confirmed that the Brazil nut is the single richest food source of selenium in the world. If one tiny nut can shield your eye cells, why not start today? Mr. Orlando, 73. A retired accountant, Orlando spent decades staring at spreadsheets and computer screens. In retirement, he began noticing dark spots at the center of his vision. Following his doctor's advice, he started eating one Brazil nut every morning with his coffee. It's incredible to think something so small can do so much for my eyes. Today, I feel like I'm giving my vision a fighting chance, he said. Now, Orlando looks at his grandchildren and sees every detail of their smiles, something he once feared losing forever. How to add Brazil nuts to your routine? Eat just one nut per day, no more, since too much selenium can be harmful. Pair it with fruit or yogurt at breakfast. Mix it with other nuts for a powerful antioxidant combo. The Brazil nut proves it's not size that matters, but strength. Small, affordable, and mighty, it delivers an antioxidant punch that helps guard your vision. One Brazil nut a day equals selenium protection equals reduced AMD risk.
Almonds, the natural glasses of vitamin E. Almonds are small, elegant, and tasty. But beyond being a healthy snack, they act like a pair of natural glasses for your eyes, thanks to their rich concentration of vitamin E. Have you ever thought a handful of almonds could protect your macula against invisible damage? Why almonds help? Vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant that neutralizes free radicals, unstable molecules that slowly corrode retinal cells like hidden rust. Eating almonds is like putting on invisible lenses inside your eyes, blocking that silent corrosion and preserving the clarity of your central vision. Almonds also help keep blood vessels healthy, improving circulation to the macula. Think of it like cleaning a camera lens every day. The image stays sharp and clear. What science shows? A National Eye Institute, U.S., study found that seniors who regularly consume vitamin E have a lower risk of AMD progression. Research in the Archives of Ophthalmology confirmed that vitamin E, when combined with other antioxidants, helps preserve central vision for longer. If even science calls vitamin E the macula's natural protector, why leave out something so simple? Miss Estella, 69. A retired librarian, Estella loved reading, but soon she began noticing blurry patches in the center of her books. Following her doctor's suggestion, she started eating a handful of almonds every afternoon. It's so easy, it's become a habit. Now I can read my novels with confidence without that fear of losing sharpness, she said. Today, Estella opens her favorite book and sees each word clearly, regaining a joy she thought was slipping away. How to add almonds to your routine? Eat 6 to 8 almonds a day. Enjoy them as an afternoon snack or mix them into salads, smoothies, or yogurt. Choose natural or dry roasted almonds, unsalted whenever possible. Almonds aren't just food. They're like invisible glasses guarding your macula against silent threats. Small in size, but huge in protection. Almonds equal vitamin E, fewer free radicals, sharper central vision.
Pistachios. Vibrant color, lutein power. Pistachios stand out with their bright green color. But that color isn't just appealing, it's proof of their richness in lutein and zeaxanthin, two pigments that already exist naturally in your macula. Have you ever thought that eating pistachios is like recharging your eye's natural filters? Why pistachios help? The macula, located at the center of your retina, is responsible for detail, reading, sewing, driving, recognizing faces. Over time, this delicate area wears down. That's where lutein and zeaxanthin step in, acting like internal sunglasses, filtering harmful blue light from screens and protecting against sun damage. It's like reinforcing a window pane so that UV rays don't destroy the painting behind the glass. What science shows? Research published in the Journal of Ophthalmology demonstrated that diets high in lutein and zeaxanthin can slow AMD progression. Pistachios rank among the richest natural sources of these pigments, even higher than many leafy greens. If your macula already relies on these compounds as natural protection, doesn't it make sense to give it more fuel? Mr. Alvaro, 74. A retired bus driver, Alvaro spent his retirement using his phone and watching TV. Soon he felt eye strain and struggled with subtitles. He began eating a handful of pistachios every evening. It's amazing that something so tasty could also protect my eyes. Now I enjoy my movies without that heavy feeling in my vision, he shared. Today, Alvaro watches his favorite films with clarity and comfort, no longer fearing blurred sight. How to add pistachios to your routine? Eat about 30 grams, a small handful, daily. Choose unsalted, shelled pistachios for easy use. Add them to salads, grain bowls, or enjoy them as a night snack. Pistachios are more than a colorful snack. They're a natural filter strengthening your macula against harmful light. A delicious choice that doubles as protection. Pistachios equals lutein plus zeaxanthin equals natural filter equals stronger central vision.
Hazelnuts, vitamin E plus healthy fats combo.
Hazelnuts may look small and delicate, but inside they hold a powerful combination: vitamin E plus monounsaturated fats. Together, these nutrients act like engineers for your vision, protecting your macula in two ways at once. Have you ever thought that even the roads carrying oxygen to your eyes need daily maintenance? Why hazelnuts help? Vitamin E is a strong antioxidant, neutralizing free radicals, the silent enemies that rust and damage macular cells. Monounsaturated fats strengthen blood vessels, ensuring smooth circulation so that oxygen and nutrients always reach your retina. Think of it like repairing and paving a road. No cracks, no blockages, just a clear path to nourish the macula. What science shows? A study in the European Journal of Nutrition showed that regular hazelnut consumption increases antioxidant levels, reduces inflammation, and improves vascular health. Other research links diets rich in monounsaturated fats to better preservation of vision in older adults. If even your eye vessels need upkeep, why not give them this daily reinforcement? Mrs. Claris, 70. Claris, a retired teacher, always loved chocolate with hazelnuts, but never thought of them as medicine. After being diagnosed with early macular degeneration, she began eating plain hazelnuts daily as part of her snacks. I realized the same nut I once enjoyed as dessert can now also protect my eyes. Today, it feels like I turned pleasure into care, she said. Now, Claris looks at her grandchildren with gratitude, able to see every detail she once feared losing. How to add hazelnuts to your routine? Eat a small handful, approximately 20 grams per day. Choose natural or lightly roasted hazelnuts. Avoid sugary or chocolate-coated ones for daily use. Add to fruits, yogurt, oatmeal, or salads. Hazelnuts unite the best of both worlds: antioxidants that block damage and healthy fats that strengthen circulation. A simple, tasty gesture that helps keep your central vision active longer. Hazelnuts equals vitamin E plus healthy fats equals stronger vessels, protected macula. Now that you've discovered the 5 powerful nuts, it's time to turn knowledge into daily action. Think of this ritual as an invisible seatbelt for your eyes, a simple, repeatable routine that protects your vision against macular degeneration. Morning: 1 Brazil nut right after waking up. Tiny but packed with selenium to shield your macular cells. At breakfast, add 6 to 8 almonds to fruit or yogurt, your natural glasses against free radical damage. Afternoon: for your snack, enjoy 4 to 5 walnuts, a natural anti-inflammatory shield for your eyes. Mid-afternoon, eat a small handful of hazelnuts, about 20 grams, strengthening blood vessels that carry oxygen to your retina. Evening: at dinner or as an evening snack, have 30 grams of pistachios, rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, natural filters that protect your macula from harmful blue light. Before bed, take 2 minutes of slow breathing, reducing stress that silently wears down your vision. Extra tip: keep glass jars of each nut visible in your kitchen or living room. When they're within sight, eating them becomes an automatic, pleasant habit. Mr. Renato, 72. A retired railway worker, Renato once thought caring for his eyes meant just wearing glasses. After showing early signs of macular degeneration, he adopted this nut ritual. I swapped cookies and bread for nuts. Now, every day I feel more confident I'll be able to see my grandchildren's smiles for years to come, he said proudly. Today, Renato opens his family album and sees every detail clearly, something he almost lost forever. This ritual doesn't require miracles, just consistency. It's like watering a plant daily. Simple, repetitive, but absolutely essential to keep it alive and thriving. Morning: Brazil nut plus almonds. Afternoon: walnuts plus hazelnuts. Evening: pistachios and calm breathing. Beyond nuts, there's a simple habit that can multiply the benefits for your vision: the 20-20-20 eye exercise. It may sound too small to matter, but this practice can be a game changer in reducing eye strain and protecting your macula.
How the 20-20-20 works. Every 20 minutes of close-up activity, reading, sewing, scrolling on your phone, or watching TV, take a 20-second break. During that break, look at something 20 feet away, about 6 meters. Think of it as giving your eyes a deep breath. They relax, recharge, and recover from screen and light exposure. What science shows? Visual ergonomics research confirms that regular breaks reduce dryness, burning, and blurred vision. The 20-20-20 rule works like a subtle form of eye gymnastics, strengthening eye muscles and lowering stress on the macula. If you rest your body after physical effort, why not give your eyes the same care? Mrs. Helena, 70. A crochet enthusiast, Helena often spent hours focused on her work. Over time, her eyes turned red, heavy, and tired. After learning the 20-20-20 exercise, she made it a routine. It may look silly, but it changed my days. Now I can crochet for hours without that painful pressure in my eyes, she said with relief. Today, she enjoys her craft with clarity, without worrying that her passion might cost her eyesight. The 20-20-20 exercise is free, quick, and possible anywhere, whether in your armchair, at the kitchen table, or even in the garden. Combined with nuts, it creates a double shield against macular degeneration. Every 20 minutes, 20 seconds, look 20 feet away. Simple, practical, transformative.
If there's one message I want you to take away from this video, it's this. It's not too late to care for your vision. Have you realized how just a handful of simple foods can become a shield against silent blindness? Macular degeneration is a real threat, but you're not powerless. You are not alone. Millions of seniors share the same fear, losing the sharpness to read, to cook, to drive, or to see the faces of their grandchildren. But millions are also preserving their sight thanks to consistent habits and smart choices. The nuts we've discussed, walnuts, Brazil nuts, almonds, pistachios, and hazelnuts, are not miracles. But they are silent allies, reinforcing your macula day after day and slowing the disease's advance. If they've worked for others, why wouldn't they work for you? Your body still responds to care. Maybe it won't restore the eyesight of your youth, but it will respond with more clarity, more comfort, and more hope whenever you fuel it with the right choices. Don't wait for symptoms to worsen before acting. The time to protect your sight is now. Each handful of healthy food, every small pause to rest your eyes, every tiny adjustment, it's all an investment in your future. Protecting your eyes means protecting your freedom to read, to walk safely, to recognize faces, and to live independently. It's not too late. You are not alone. And yes, your body still responds to care.
If this video opened your eyes to new possibilities, then it's time to take action. Step 1. Hit the like button. This simple gesture shows you care about your vision and helps this message reach more people who may also fear macular degeneration. Step 2. Share this video with someone you love. Maybe a friend who loves to read, a neighbor who spends hours sewing, or a family member who already struggles with blurred sight. One small share could be the wake-up call they need. Step 3. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Every week, I share practical, affordable, and science-based tips to help protect your eyesight after 60. Remember, information can mean the difference between seeing or not seeing the future. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these nuts will you start adding to your routine first? Walnuts, Brazil nuts, almonds, pistachios, or hazelnuts? Leave your answer in the comments. Your choice might inspire others who are also trying to protect their independence. Caring for your eyes is caring for your freedom, your independence, and the joy of seeing life's details. So go ahead, like, share, subscribe, and tell me which nut will become your first ally against macular degeneration.